Some down. Hello! 2.4 is out now. Introducing a new area, I believe. I can check actually, hold on. That should be a little bit better. Hold on. Update history 2.4, yes! New characters and stuff. We'll get into that now. And that's fine. She's gonna irritate me for an hour or more, depending how long the content is so far. No. Jade Chamber Rising. That's new.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens.
We've all seen this. This is Battle Pass. Yeah, I don't know why I went Battle Pass, but sure. We'll go to the Wish and see the weapons that I'm not gonna pull for fucking... I'm not gonna get them. Okay. I wish I can get them, but I don't have the Primo gems. New hangouts. New bosses. Test run. Well, should I pull for Zhao or should I stay for Zhongli? You know, after this I'll pull for Zhao. I'll do all the story things. No, I won't, because it's gonna take forever, depending how long it is. Let's see Shenhe though. So we've all seen...
Unleash!
I'm pretty sure if you hold it, it does something a little bit better than that.
My will embodied!
Yeah, okay. Actually, hold on. That's new. Attack and... what? I can't see that. Face cam's in the way. That's fine.
You've been a naughty boy.
I'm pretty sure she's
By
just a
ordinance
boost.
divine, take your true form.
Oh, so sorry. Cool it.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
She kind of slaps though.
Take your true form.
This moment will be frozen in...
Do your master's bidding. You're in for a little shock. Let's spark things up a little.
Okay. Kind of elegant with it.
Transfiguration.
Cool. Cool. There's no ways I get Zhao. There's no ways. I'm like 0 pity. And like 15 pulls. I'd rather get Zhongli than Zhao. Because I just prefer to have a shield. But I do have Diana, which people say is kind of better. So I don't know, we'll see. This is one of my favorite characters in the game though.
Let's dance.
Evil conquering! Worthless!
He's kind of good with any build, isn't he?
Lament! Here! Worthless! Here!
Everything just dies though. We'll do pulls for Jown for the stream. If I get something, I get something. I might get Yunjin. I don't know. We'll do this before we start. I will check out Yunjin now. I'll probably do it actually after the stream. I thought that went gold for a second. I was like, there's no way. I got Yunjin. I can only do single pulls. Okay, that's all of them. Yunjin. Well, let's send you. Grab your shit and then pull on standard since I'm close to pity. Okay, well now that's out of the way because I'm a fucking dumbass. Let's actually just do this, hold on. We'll just do that.
Here in the flesh.
Couldn't hold it in. I got Yunjin though. I'll probably just give a Dragon's Bane for now. I don't know what she's good with. Where we going? Liwe. Yeah. 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 It makes sense Chongyun is on this banner. I'd actually kind of be surprised if he wasn't on the banner. Oh yeah, the downtime rewards. We can do more pulls. Oh yeah, the new character outfit. I don't even have her. Mid-air wishes. Wrong character. Imagine I got a 5-star and it was actually Shenhe on that. Four-star. No. Game's ass.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project.
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other 2.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find, and in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but, I have some business to do.
Fuckers out of here.
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Here you go. We probably already have it.
Rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
I mean, don't we already have a sigil that Zhao gave us quite a while ago?
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested?
What are those things behind you? Can I really ask you anything at all?
Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Maybe I can find out more about my brothers.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will
Oh,
ask
it's
you about
birds.
how to run a business! Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again.
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Okay.
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, we'd better get going.
What are these birds doing?
First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over
It's
there.
Shenna.
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private, and we can get down to brass tacks.
No, I don't need it.
Don't be like that. Hey, come on! Don't go!
Pervert.
Why don't you stand there after her?
Oh, right, yeah.
The crane returns on the wind.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information.
They're lying.
Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
They're definitely lying.
They're not here. Let's keep looking.
There they are.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run. Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you, I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
I won't...
No more excuses! I know you have money. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Shinyu at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
I'm trying to turn people into doing business.
Oh, you again.
Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business. I swear!
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians?
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
You're right.
Shenhe.
Shenhe?
My name.
Ah.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation.
No problemo.
I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
Yeah, that's what most people do in this world. Just kill them.
You can't do that. That's way too violent.
Nah.
This is Liyue Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws?
Have you not heard of laws, Shenhe?
No. Apparently not.
Really? So how exactly have you...
What was that noise?
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals.
Those are all medical herbs.
Medicinal herbs?
Well, medicinal herbs, yeah.
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal.
That
After
sounds
all,
like an overdose.
You can't work on an empty stomach.
That doesn't sound good at all.
Do you think Shenhe might be an Adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here. If she is an Adeptus, that would explain everything.
At least she's got money.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
She's really eating.
Okay.
My hunger has now abated. Thank you.
How do they taste?
Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an Adeptus.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition!
Oh, yeah.
And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Ooh.
Wow! You really don't have to. But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Sure, then let's join forces.
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
Awesomest?
I
a
am
word?
not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then, we alone shall become the victors.
Veto! That is not acceptable! Not by a long shot!
Really?
We're gonna kill everyone.
But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay? Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Course, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plustrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Hello, guy. Still don't know how to
Basio?
pronounce your name.
What
Oh,
are you
there you
doing
go.
out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs.
Yeah, you got a point.
And she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed. As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Okay.
Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
I can't wait until he's a playable character though. He looks actually fucking awesome. What's wrong with the story and stuff? Like, it's not auto-playing very well. It like kind of stops and janks around and stuff. So I might just have to do it manually. Yay, my favorite thing.
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
I haven't built Xingqiu yet.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
I do have an R5 sacrificial sword though, so I might need that.
Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
500 million?!
I don't think I can afford it.
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
But without any Sunset Vermilionite...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Never heard of them.
Oh.
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some Sunset Vermilionite. After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure? Wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful? With him being an Adeptus?
You needn't worry.
As far as I understand, Seagazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
Open-minded? I have not heard of Seagazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that?
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
Okay.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine.
Oh, Chongyun.
Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
Don't worry.
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Xingqiu.
I should be fine. Depending on the level. It's probably gonna be level 90 knowing this game. Where am I going? Here. Sunset Vermilion Eye. Sounds like something in Pokemon, to be completely honest. Oh, I've been here before.
Let's see. Xingqiu said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
What?
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there?
Okay, I guess we're following a Sealy. Great. Walk in one fucking direction, please. Wow, would you look at that? I should be fine with this team. Child, Ito, Hutao, and Bennett. Ba, 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 ba.
Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here? Whoa, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the Sunset Vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Okay.
Really? Let Paimon see. Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from before? Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the clouds. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
What do you think, Shenhe?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place.
Makes
I don't know where
sense.
they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
You're gonna see my Ito do like 10k every fucking hit. Not really, but let's do this. Okay, do we just go this way? Okay. I want to use Shenhe as much as possible.
Take your true form!
Oh yeah, I forget that. Okay, so what we do... to tap it, and then... 1...
Can't catch me.
Everybody stand back!
Shouldn't let your guard down.
I mean, I should actually use Shenhe for that. Oh, she has 2? Fucking climb! She actually has 2, so...
Manifest! Obey!
Okay. What is wrong with this game? Bruh. I mean...
Yo.
Hello. I mean, I could just do this.
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
By ordinance divine! Lots over! Unleash! Obey! I'm going in!
Oni coming through! Attaboy!
The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Unleash!
Okay. Smokes go bye-bye.
Whoa! We're gonna fall! Is everyone okay? Look! Cecilia's disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
I don't know if that thing's supposed to be activated.
Obey!
Oh, okay. I wasn't fast enough.
Unleash! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt! Attaboy! It's showtime!
I think this has a high geo resistance. It does.
Let's roll!
Higher, higher, pants on fire! Obey! Unleash! I'm going in! See? Go!
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Obey!
Tidal wave.
There you go. The Ruin Guard. And now we have to fight it. Okay.
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. Ah! So high. Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! That Sealy's on the move again.
Base attack. Okay, so it's attack multiplier.
Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Oh, who sent that message earlier? That's just me being a dumbass. Oh, okay. Is this a maze? Not really, it's just some simple puzzles.
Unleash! Manifest! Do your master's bidding!
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Let's roll!
Obey! Let's light it up! Manifest! By ordinance divine!
Bam! Who wants some of this? Let's roll!
Everybody stand back! Cross over! See?
Oh, there's two.
Obey! Manifest!
Attaboy!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Higher, higher, pants on fire! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Bam! It's showtime!
Do your master's bidding! You will regret this!
Oh, she nearly did.
Let's roll!
Wow, Miho, you're reusing content? I would never have guessed.
Look, over
If it's that green stuff at the bottom, then I've seen that everywhere in fucking this game. Like, come on.
Obey! Manifest!
Is this it? Is this the Sunset Vermilionite? It's so huge!
So is the Jade Chamber.
That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
Plaustrite doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plaustrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe, you seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
I wonder who your master is.
Hold on a sec! Paimon just realized something. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too! But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely!
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure? Be careful!
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a plaustrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged.
Paimon met you, Shenhe.
My safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt, no matter who you are. You gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense!
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the plaustrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself?
Oh, okay.
Huh. Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
My hair is starting to dry up now, after I literally just had a shower before this, so... The time is... okay. This is why I just like having music in the background, but I can't when I'm streaming, because Spotify doesn't play. Because... why not? I can't wait to get a PC, just to make my life easy. Not to make it easy, to make it easier. And before I actually go on, I do... This is... Where is the area? Was Tectone right? That we have to go into Watsutsumi Island at the bottom and then we go through? Maybe. I think it only unlocks after you do this quest though, so... Oh damn, this is literally just... completely updated. Was this here before? Surely not. This will probably all leave once the lantern right's over. That's my guess.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself?
She's gotta be one of those Adepti, surely.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations, this item is approved for submission. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhua, and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest Plostrite specimen. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper, it's secretary.
Same thing.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
In truth, it is the finest piece of Plostrite we have received so far. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there. Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
Okay.
Shenhua, just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What kind of reaction is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about it? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold their head up high and break into a big smug smile.
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, 'cause that's how Adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive, too. Way different than normal people.
But I am not...
Shenhua?
You alright?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a rest.
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
You can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild on your own. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed. Alright? Seriously, don't punish yourself like this.
Okay. If you insist.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
I can never get my hair right. This one looks like Tobey Maguire from fucking Spider-Man. But the like complete down hair. It's just because my hair is heavy from the fucking water.
Hi there! Checking in, are we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left.
Nice.
Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors, business people, tea sellers, all sorts. So, business is booming for me today.
Business is
Very
booming.
few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just through the door on the left. Here are your keys. All right. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please excuse me, I'll leave you to it.
Shenhua, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready. Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Paimon couldn't help but notice one of the guests walk in with a huge grilled chicken drumstick before. Let's buy one for Shenhua too. She can have it as a midnight snack. Or save it for breakfast tomorrow.
All right. I will head to my room for now. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door.
Have a good rest, Shenhua.
Mm-hmm. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Hey! Isn't that Cloud Retainer? What's she doing here? Let's go and say...
I thought that was about to be the end of part 1 of the quest.
Can't catch me!
But no, we've got to talk to Cloud Retainer now. Hello. Oh. Hello.
One trusts you have met Shenhe. So, are you getting along quite well?
So far so good, yeah! So, you know Shenhua too, Cloud Retainer?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shenhe to some degree.
Cool! So, what's her Adeptus name anyway? Calling her Shenhua feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shenhe have an Adeptus name?
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shenhe is human.
Oh, right. Wait, what?
Thought so.
What? You knew already? So is
I did know.
Paimon the only one who didn't know?
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Yeah.
Well, to start with, her problem-solving methods are extremely direct.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed. One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene. Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
That sounds so dangerous.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. But not so her. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born.
I love how that hasn't loaded in yet, so it's just the statue of the 7 floating in the sky.
One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day, Shenhua might have...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued, one suspects that Shenhe may have still emerged the victor of the confrontation.
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
Alas, the mortal world... And she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her.
So when Shenhe talks about your master, she
Indeed,
means you.
It is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, they grew stronger day by day. Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay. The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well.
She was listening.
It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shenhe's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you, and take good care of her.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shenhe because you were worried about her, didn't you?
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the shadows.
Not wrong.
Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm.
Just look better with the hair out. It's just irritating.
If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control. Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest.
Okay.
So, Shenhe isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti. Oh, no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus. Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be kind of hard to deal with.
Following day, so... Yeah, so here. Yeah.
Hey! So, Shenhe...
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
Oh? How did you know?
She overheard.
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you. So I went outside to check and caught sight of my master. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything about me. After all, Master is... very talkative.
Sorry, Shenhe. Paimon had you down as an Adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit. Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend. For this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real Adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an Adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what I have to do, I must say I like the title Friend very much indeed.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching for the other 2 items on the list.
Oh, it's still going.
But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress is going.
Secretary.
After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to find any. If it turns out some of them have given up already, we'll be able to take things a little more slowly. Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it! They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Okay. I actually kind of like this area more now since it has more to it than just an open area like most of the leeway is.
Look! Look! The Jade Chamber is floating into the sky! But it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Yeah, obviously.
Hey, Bywin! And hey, Beto! And hey! Person Paimon doesn't know?
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment, I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Hey, Beto.
Beto? You're joining the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of Sunset Vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
Hello.
Greetings.
These 2 are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is... sorry, not sure we've met.
Shenhua.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew. Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed. To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the plastrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for submission, despite being a little on the diminutive side.
Wow. So it looks like the 3 of us are competitors now.
Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing as well?
No. I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help her win.
In that case, I have a proposal to make. Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. We can split the prize between us. Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between us. What do you think?
Sounds great, but how does that change things exactly?
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yun. The plastrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all three of us managed to get our hands on it. The two remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other two can hop on the bandwagon. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Su-Ling if he's heard of them. You guys...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
You can trust Master Zhang's smithing
Wonderful.
skills.
We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Now we've got Yunjin joining us.
Okay, by the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang Yun?
I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion.
Ooh, what's the opera called? Paimon wants to go see it.
The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus. It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
Okay. Quite far away. I actually want to check out... Since we now have seen Yunjin, this is all fucking all over the fucking place, but I don't care. Let's check out Yunjin, who actually uses Dragon's Bane in her trailer and I think in her sprite. Oh, it's sprite? Yeah, sprite. So, I think I did give her Dragon's Bane. Okay, so she does do it.
Leave it all to me.
Yeah, but I just tap it.
And leap.
The same.
Flags up. Strike is one. And leap.
I don't really understand how this works. So, defense is high as usual. Makes sense. It's just acting. A flying cloud. When attack damage is dealt, opponent's bonus damage will be dealt based on Yunjin's current defense. Oh, okay, so it's like every other Geo character in the game.
Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
This is so weak.
And leap. Observe.
Oh damn, okay.
Strike is one. Flags fly.
5k, that's quite a bit.
Flags fly.
You have to hold it down, which probably makes it bad.
Strike a leg.
Yeah. Flags up.
So it does stack.
Strike is one. Flags up. And step.
So it's doing 5k, now it's doing 12k. I don't know. Kind of underwhelming, actually. I thought she would be a little more stronger. But people are just saying use her for E ult and then switch. So I don't know. Maybe she is just better. Full Geo team, Zhongli, Arataki Ito, Goro, and Yunjin might be like one of the best Geo teams out there right now. I don't know. Maybe Albedo fits in there somewhere. Or who else? Not Noelle. No one gives a shit about her. I don't know. I kind of knew that Ningguang was going to be on here since he's getting a new outfit. I don't know how we're getting it. Actually looks pretty good. Obtained by taking part in fleeting colors in flight. That's probably the new lantern, right? Am I wrong? Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. I'm both. What are my friends doing besides playing Fortnite? Oh, okay. So no one is actually playing Fortnite right now. That's actually quite surprising, to be honest. I do have Goro with Rust, but I probably want to put a defense bow on him, if that's even a thing. Doesn't look like it. And yes, I do have Dragon's Bane on her. I'll probably end up giving Dragon's Bane to Zhongli if I get him. Which I will make sure happens, because I really want Zhongli. I may need to buy Walker Moon.
Ah, hello. Are you here?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have. Sorry, who's asking?
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past, for stage use.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon. Sorry, my brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon. Even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself. So, you're here to ask about Wonder Cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber. The types of ore needed to make Wonder Cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
No, we were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium. If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions. It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though, that's trickier. It's all but unheard of on the market.
I sneezed, so I muted my mic.
I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Star Splinter iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
Okay.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of devastation also takes place on that mountain. I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there.
That's like the far mountain, all the way left side, right? Oh, no, it's right here. I thought it would be like this one. Up there. I'm just dumb. I clearly don't know the locations in this game as well as I thought I did. When is a new location coming out? I want to fight the boss. No, I don't. I'll fight it later. It's always raining in this area.
Real men don't carry umbrellas. Oh boy, wow, it's really starting to pick up. Quick, come on, get yours out. Come on, quick.
I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. Oh, this is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic, towering peaks and the gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise. No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepti wander oft where mortals seldom stride. Indeed, this looks like a place that one might expect to be frequented by Adepti.
The Divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place in Mount Tianheng. Huh. Seems like you have a real connection with this place. What's the story about, though?
It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
Cool. A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite.
The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain. In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, if you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me.
What a nasty piece of work! Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its place!
But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, a little girl suddenly stood up and came forward.
No, don't...
Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally arrived, she courageously drew her sword and entered into a fierce struggle with the monster, from which she eventually emerged as the victor.
I know who this girl is.
Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, the paths of mortals and Adepti seldom cross, and she would never again re-enter the mortal world.
So it is Shenhe.
And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air.
I really like this story. But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never considered that before. Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the divine damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get ourselves some Star Splinter Iron! Yeah!
Okay, well, I have no idea where to
Can't
start
catch
looking.
me.
So I'm gonna just climb this. This is an orangey color.
Can't catch me.
This should be enough Star Splinter Iron. Now we just need to find that Subrosium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something? Huh. He didn't...
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium.
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Well, whatever. Guess we're on our own here. Shenhua, Yunjin, let's have a look around.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's...
Shenhe.
Shenhe. You're alive. The rumors were true. So, all these years? I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. But I think you can find some information in the village. This place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can rummage around all you want.
Huh? You know this guy, Shenhua?
Thank you, kind sir. Well, don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
Okay, then let's see what...
I'm starting to get a little bored with all this dialogue. It's not making it very interesting.
The remains of a god, an abandoned village. Does this mean that the true story of the time frame certainly matches? So it seems we're in the right area. Let's keep looking around.
I'm sorry, but I love this game, but also, fuck's sake, can you make the dialogue a little more fucking interesting so I don't fall asleep? Like, Jesus.
Huh.
Bruh.
What's this?
I'm not reading that.
So, now that I think about it, So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. According to this text, the divine and she didn't volunteer. Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think.
Bruh. Give me this.
We looked everywhere, but still no mention of Subrosium. Let's have a look over there. This is it!
Dusk, the sun, the setting
So
sun.
basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk, and we'll find us some Symposium! Let's go back and tell
Okay. Don't know how true this is, but... Which lake is this?
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired adeptus from a merchant passing by. I never imagined it was you. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances, but I couldn't bring myself to stand up to him. I just let things happen, let it all escalate. And, well, we all know how that story ended. I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish I had a chance to apologize to you.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still hate him?
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also dampened my emotions, making me dispassionate, like the Adepti. So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not, the truth is, I feel nothing at all.
It must have been so tough for you all these years.
Shenhe, we're back!
I don't feel nothing. Oh, it must have been so tough. How could you have gone through that?
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. Shenhe, it brings me some solace knowing that you are okay. I'll tell you more about the old times next time we meet.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhe, look! This tells
Well, you
us how
couldn't
to find
skip that.
Symposium. All we gotta do is go to the middle of that lake.
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something just now, in the village. We found your father's diary. It turns out that many of the details in the Divine Damsel of Devastation are not true to the facts.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply dismiss your lived experience in favor of my father's fiction.
It's okay. I like your version.
But,
My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society. So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera. But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think in this way.
don't worry. In fact, I think maybe you've already started.
Shenhe! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! Let's
Thank
go!
you.
We can't let someone else beat us to...
Jesus, this dialogue is so annoying. Just shut up and let me do my shit. I waited... I don't know how long I waited. I waited like 2 hours for this update to finish updating. Dog, shut up! It's normally when I just fucking record Genshin Impact, the dogs are just fucking annoying. Come on, man. Well, this is not recording, this is streaming. Same thing, really. Oh my god, man. Hold on. Let's try that. Okay. Bruh!
Can't catch me.
They use the elemental side? No, there it is.
That's everything we need! Let's head back and report in!
Okay. Okay. Bruh, hold on. Again.
Paimon's curious if Beto's made any progress.
Things are not loading as quite well as they should.
Oh, goodness.
So, are they okay?
This is some top quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end product out of these. Guess now it's my time to shine.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing? I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before, and says it'd take a lot of research for him to get up to speed.
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. I'll work on them while you go about your business. Don't worry. It won't take me too long.
Okay.
Much obliged, Master Zhang.
I'll sort that out.
Oh? You got this then?
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. I know a thing or two about making sigils.
Okay.
When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the contest. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber, so she sent me to deliver some Adepti sigils to her.
I have one, though.
Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here, I wonder if I've been removed from the world for too long. There's so much basic knowledge that I lack. Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all. But either way, I'm very glad to have met you. And I'll take care of those Adepti sigils.
I'm 100% sure I have one.
Knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't say whether you should stay or not. But now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship. There'll be a drink waiting for you.
Thank you. So, Master Zhang, I'll need to use your facilities to make the sigils.
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti arts work. Maybe I'll learn something.
I do have one. I'm 100% sure I have one.
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior to my master's, I can assure you there will be no quality issues.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great!
Cool.
Let's go submit them before someone else gets them.
Let me check. Adepti sigil. Sigil permission. They're different. Okay, well, they're pretty much the same thing, you know. Come on. Oh yeah, we've got to go here. I'm gonna kill that fucking dog. If it doesn't shut the fuck up.
Can't catch me.
Oh, it's actually looking pretty good now. I wonder if you can stand on top of it. Let's see if Mihoyo thought about this. I mean, it's pretty detailed, so you should be able to. I'll be kind of surprised if you can't. Yeah, there you go. We'll launch this thing into a fucking three-headed dragon. An ocean dragon at that. I landed right on top of her.
Ningguang's little secretary! We found all the materials!
Oh, already? All
Yeah.
three of you found them together. Okay, I see. The Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils look good. It seems that we found our winners.
My sister's sorting it out.
I hereby announce that the winners of this material procurement contest are the Traveler, Yunjin, and Beidou.
What? It's over already? I haven't even found the plus strike yet.
So close, but so far.
Okay.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber, where Lady Ningguang is waiting for you.
Bro, I was just on it.
Where's Beidou? She was right here.
Captain Beidou has some business to attend to. She will join later. Please come with me for now.
Okay.
Alright then. Guess we'll head on up to the Jade Chamber first. This has been a long time coming. The last time we went up to the Jade Chamber was ages ago.
I was gonna make a joke, but then the dog fucking cut me off. Hold on. What do you fucking want? Huh? Fucker ruined my joke.
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment. The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Once the tethers are released, it will soar into the sky.
Until we need to fight another fucking ocean dude.
Now it is time for me to fulfill my promise.
Yeah!
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement. You are looking for a venue for your new opera, aren't you?
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your opinion.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. It's right here, in the newly built Jade Chamber.
Ooh.
The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city. It is fitting for the finest performance to be hosted in the heavens. I can think of no better stage for you than here, Miss Yun.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will prepare my props and other articles shortly. Please allow me to bring all these aboard the Jade Chamber.
You're quite welcome. It's truly what a good opera deserves.
A traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now. Do come and see my play when the time comes.
You're next. What is your question?
About my brother.
Clarify. I do not know your brother's whereabouts. Please, don't waste your question on this matter.
Wow, you're a mind reader, Ningguang. Oh well, guess Paimon will ask a question then.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends, an instinct for what is a good If you want to know how to make money, I will honor our agreement and give you an answer. But that is not to say that it will work for you.
Wow, Paimon hadn't even asked the question yet.
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, you helped me rebuild the Jade Chamber, and I intend to repay you handsomely for it. So I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here. I will pay you at the highest rate of remuneration.
Oh, great! So next time we run out of Moro, we just need to come to Ningguang?
About that.
No more questions from us.
Me?
Yes, this is a group effort.
Thank you. But I don't have anything to ask.
Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'd urge you not to squander it.
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second. Paimon can probably think of another one.
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor?
Now that is an interesting question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging in Liyue Harbor.
Huh. A sense of belonging?
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of it, it always requires a reason. Perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. Or perhaps you enjoy the atmosphere of Liyue, and you will become accustomed to it. In short, everyone needs a reason to stay. I hope you can find yours soon.
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet. I'm a little later than expected.
Come on, Beidou. It's your turn. Do you have a question for Ningguang?
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest. Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about. It's not gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and the Millelith have set up an ambush.
Glad to hear it. Watch your back. Stay alert.
Beidou? Ningguang? What are you talking about?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. Maybe it's better that you don't know. When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue Harbor far below. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen in all 7 nations of Teyvat. My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out of consideration for myself that I have built the Jade Chamber anew at this time. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity and peace of the human world. And I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence!
Bro, that took like 5 minutes to build this shit. It's back. Isn't it? It is. Probably got a defense mechanism now. Because this is how we lost the first. I can't hear myself, but this is how the first one got lost.
Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, Beisht.
Who is that?
Osial's wife.
Osial.
Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming!
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it. Well, let's go fetch the Adepti.
No.
Huh?
In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis
There's
on
a
our strength
constellation,
alone.
isn't it?
All hands! Tsunami incoming!
Kinda intense.
What's that? Wait! A giant wave!
God, he's gonna shoot the wave. The dull blade. Oh shit, that's what we saw in the trailer, yeah.
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all.
It's a cool ass
At least
cutscene.
if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
Into a domain we go. I called it. Fucking called that. I'll see what Lucas sent me a while ago, later. That was cool. I enjoyed that. I love the cutscenes in this game, but the dialogue takes forever just to get to it. Are we fighting it now? Oh
What
shit,
are you
we
doing
are.
here?
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk!
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
We'll help too!
Doesn't help that my bow character is not Animo, Hydra.
Everybody stand back!
Who wants some of this?
Attaboy! Never under... Shouldn't let your
Kinda
guard
difficult.
down.
I might fail this. Because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
Unleash! Manifest!
That one's down. But I ain't gotta worry about 2 now.
Obey!
Let's roll!
Let's light it up!
Okay. Maybe not. There's a third head. Oh, I didn't die. Is that dead or not? Bro, I can tell this is gonna take 10 fucking years to finish because it just sits there and just fucking does nothing.
Manifest! Cryo incarnate!
I'm going in! Cross over!
Attaboy!
Obey!
Okay. Can you do something instead of just sitting there like a fucking pretty princess? Jesus Christ. That one's nearly dead, and then we got the last one. I think you and Mia might be very good at this.
Unleash!
I may just ult here. I can get Bennett up, do his, and then ult. As if I remember.
Obey!
Let's roll!
Fuck you.
No time to lose.
Sheesh! Obey!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Attaboy!
Close. This is a boring boss fight because it just sits there.
Manifest!
She's getting away! Shouldn't we go after her?
Fuck up you. Can we get another cool cutscene? Not just 10 years of dialogue. You alright?
I'm just a little exhausted. Otherwise, fine. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to fall. Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek refuge somewhere else.
How did things go underwater?
Hey, Ningguang.
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
Yeah, but it was still kind of difficult.
So the crisis has been safely averted. When you visit the Jade Chamber in the future, you will be afforded generous treatment.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have returned to normal.
Thank you. How are the Millilith?
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for her help. On behalf of the entire Millilith, thank you for your service.
Shenhe protected
Great.
us.
Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I'll be able to take the compliments. I wasn't trying to be a hero, though. I just wanted to protect you.
Oh.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down. If she returns with a vengeance, we must be prepared.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have hardly gone so smoothly had it not been for Shenhe.
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours, even had things been a little more arduous. If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong Ballista, and find oneself compelled to admit that you have evidenced some degree of novel thinking. You have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. This is considerable progress compared to the last time. Hence, on balance, one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough. But there will no doubt be further trials to come in the future. Do not suppose that one will not continue observing you hereafter.
While the position of Tianquan remains mine, I will always ensure Liyue's safety.
Shenhe, one saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few years ago, and noticed the air of dejection in which you returned. Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has been a different experience.
Yes. I can't explain it, but I feel happier than I expected.
Hi.
Good. Traveler, please take good care of Shenhe. Build.
Yeah. The new update's down.
One has many fond memories of Shenhe's childhood that you may be interested to hear about.
There'll be no need for...
Oh, fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you. One shall be going homeward now.
Please, have a good rest. Come to the Jade Chamber when you have recovered your energy. We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact that Liyue has weathered another crisis. This banquet must be the most spectacular ever.
Cool. Cool. I want this shit though. Wrong person, sorry. Give me the crystals. And what is this? Noctilucous Jade. I forget the name. And I never knew how to pronounce it until one of the quests. Can you just teleport on it now? That makes it so much easier than fucking doing some jank shit than what you used to have to do. I remember some weird stuff people did to get on the Jade Chamber. And then the mission came around and it was still kind of difficult.
Wow! Everyone's already seated! It's Paimon's first time attending a banquet in the Jade Chamber. The food here looks amazing.
All of you here are my distinguished guests. I am determined that each of you thoroughly enjoys yourself. Those who don't drink alcohol, please, help yourself to other beverages. Fine wine is a delight to the senses, but it is far from the only one. I trust you will find the marvelous view from the Jade Chamber to be an equally gratifying indulgence.
Have you heard? Miss Yun's going to be performing today.
Oh, is this now?
Sure have. Honestly, it's the main reason I'm here. I've never missed any of Miss Yun's performances, and I don't intend to start now. I hear she's going to perform the Divine Death.
Hey, look!
I want to hear this. Please don't be as bad as the Chinese one, which I'm not being racist. I just don't like it. It's the Chinese one. I don't like it. And I'm not saying that. I know, what was his name? You know, they got cancelled for it because he said, "What is it? What the fuck?" No, I just don't like Chinese opera as much as people think Chinese opera is good. It's kind of annoying. But that was funny as shit. I remember that. I was watching it.
神女披冠到这里本该接近尾声，但今日我再添一笔，唱与诸位听。
So annoying.
几时鹤归？茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去。今日再会，新朋旧友坐满堂，共聚此时。
I'd rather them do an English one.
What did you think? Personally, I thought I sang rather well.
It was beautiful. Paimon wants to learn too.
It was wonderful. Also,
you're welcome. Thanks to you, the Divine Damsel of Devastation is a more nuanced tale than ever. The play has an ending, but life goes on. I believe you will find a way to fit in Liyue Harbor.
Thank you. I think I've found the opportunity I needed to change.
Ms. Yun, here you
Was that
are. Great to see you. Huh? Hey, this young lady
I thought
with
your
the
voice
white hair
cracked
looks
so
like some
hard in
kind
the
of VIP.
recording studio because that's what it sounds
that's it,
like.
like an adeptus.
I thought he voice cracked. He's just fucking drunk. It's like.
Wait, you're the girl from the opera, aren't you? The Divine Damsel herself. Let me pull up a chair. All right. We'll all have.
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That is, if you'd prefer to finish your drink via the orifice of your own choice.
Uh-oh. This feels all too familiar. Shenhe's back to her old self again.
So it seems she still has a long way to go.
Hey, what are you doing?
Calm down, Shenhe.
He died. He dead. Give me this. I broke the 300 achievement mark. Let's go. Didn't realize. Ooh, is that a new trophy to put in our bag of collections? I don't even know where to start looking for that. Actually, I do. No, I don't. Well, it would make sense if it's in the same thing as this one, but it's not? What is it? Oh! I know what it is. I'm guessing that's the new boss. And that's what it drops. Yeah. Let's see if I can pull the Zhao. No, I can't. So that's this. There's two new things. I'm not unlocking them because I would like to keep my keys or something else before I start. That actually looks really fucking cool. What should... I can either stop streaming or I can carry on. So when do we get this? Is what I'm wondering. And then, yeah. I haven't gotten Kuching normally. And did they actually... Hold on. Did they change the thing about Jean? No, they haven't. So a few characters are getting changed. I think Jean and Rosaria are one of the few. But it looks like they haven't changed yet. Okay. Take that. Looks awesome, but they haven't added... well, anything yet, really. we can do that. Get to a new area and explore a little bit. I knew it would be here. Tecton was right. Tecton was right. Hello. Yeah, and Luca, it's Goro, a fucking weird dude. I can show you. Here he is. Not really cat dude, dog dude. Geo. He is one of the newer characters. Yeah. The only 4-star I am missing is this one, and I'm so upset that I still haven't fucking gotten her yet. What am I doing here? Hi, no dialogue, so I'm skipping this to make my life a little faster and a little easier. Thank you for your time, but fuck off. Blah 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 blah. That one, sure, I don't care. Push her. I'm guessing that's the teleportal that we're going into. I have completed the quest. I did it a while ago. Like, right in Shogun when she was out a while ago. So like 5 months ago. So, we'll see. What are we doing? The images known as Kisa dolls originate from... Not even going to try and pronounce that word, and there are a lot of... there are a total of 5 of them. Just as one key fits the law... Okay. Yay, we've got to unlock shit now. If there's 5, why are you only showing me 2 thingamajigs? Huh? Why are you showing me? Why are you only showing me 2? Huh? Come on. Huh? Come on. Tell me. Thought I heard something. I didn't know there was a party down here.
The insolent shall be punished.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Bam!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Oni coming through!
Fire, fire, hands on fire!
Everybody stand back!
Go!
And... dead. Okay, so what do we do here? Do we just activate this? Is that it? Okay. That's a lot easier than I was expecting. What the fuck's going on? Okay. It's down by the boss? Oh shit, right. I'm gonna drown here. I forgot I could drown if I moved one, so I'm just gonna teleport back up here.
Can't catch me!
I don't remember where the entranceway is. There, I think I found it. Oh no, it's not the boss fight area, it is just this area, which is kinda annoying.
Let's roar!
Are they both? Fuck, two healers.
Time to fulfill my duty. No slacking off.
Attaboy!
Not breaking a sweat.
Oh my god, that's so annoying.
It isn't time.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Who wants some of this?
Out of my sight.
You know, I just... Yeah, no, that's very annoying. You can't kill them. You just can't. That sucks. Because the water dudes heal just everyone all the fucking time. So when there's two, it just makes it impossible to kill something. And they're all tanky as fuck unless you have the right elements for it. And I don't have Fischl on my team right now because I'm using Arataki Ito, which is honestly just better. This game literally just gives me headaches sometimes. Not now, fruit. If you want to talk to me... Oh, you did start a party. No thanks, I'm streaming, mate. Didn't it not say something about 5? I wasn't paying attention, but I remember something saying about 5. Or is that something else? It could be something else, I don't know. Hey, bit. Beautiful woman. Might as well try this out quickly. Okay, so you can actually record. Woo! I don't know. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. I'm intentionally ignoring my friends right now because I am streaming. That was almost bad.
Can't catch me! Can't catch me!
So that seems to be not all of it. These guys are really tanky.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Let's light it up! See? Everybody stand back!
Attaboy!
I know, are those just water versions of the dudes we fought before? They are, okay. No wonder it was so tanky.
Jackpot!
Since we're in a new area. That's an R2 rust right there. Which I will happily refine. This one's still better though.
Go!
Oh damn, this place is actually pretty big. I'm not exploring a lot of this area. Fucking sick, dude. Woo! I'm guessing that's mine, yeah. So we're back in the mine. I just think I saw an electric one.
Can't catch me!
Looks very sacred. I'm pretty sure this is where the new boss is, but... Okay. I'll definitely explore this place more in detail once I have some more time. But for right now, I'm just gonna try and get the main quest done. And then collect everything else afterwards, which is how I normally like to do it. It's more organized. I'm not spending any more Primo Gems anymore, just to save up for Zhongli. I'm not trying to fight shit right now. I honestly just want to try and get this shit done. And now the last one. Oh, I was so close.
Can't catch me!
Was that not there before? Bruh, for a common chest?
Attaboy!
Bruh, that's not worth a common chest, I'm just saying, Mihoyo. There is something up there that I would like to explore later on. I don't understand, they make like boss fights for common chests and then follower Sealies for like a luxurious chest. It makes no fucking sense. Like this one I can get behind.
Let's roll!
It's over! Let's light it up!
Attaboy! I'm on a roll. Woohoo!
This is still a part of Inazuma. They misspelled Tokyo, they spelled it Tokoyo. There you go. So you can do it without it, but you would need that. You need to do the quest to open this door. Very beautiful. It almost makes me want to cry. Okay, well, I might just leave it off here and explore this later on. I think it's like the most fun. Okay, goodbye. Have fun.